Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Action Comics 188, The Spectral Superman. Superman's radioactive again. This story has definitely happened before, where Superman became so radioactive that he had to find clever ways to stop a group of criminals. Here it's not specifically a group of criminals, or like a specific group of criminals. I guess it would be a group of criminals throughout the comic, just not the same group of criminals like the last one. So it's a story we've seen before, and this one is definitely weaker, and that last story wasn't particularly my favorite to begin with, so this isn't going to be a positive episode. You see, a nuclear explosion is going to happen due to this nuclear pile and experiment that's happening. Superman gets in there, saves the day, but he's radioactive. He even has a healthy nuclear glow. I say healthy, I mean incredibly unhealthy for everyone else. Anything he gets near basically burns. So criminals think they're going to have like a free ride. There's nothing that can stop them. But we get one scene of Superman being clever. Here's the thing. The story being 14 pages, which is always the problem with the Golden Age Superman story, is it spends a page maybe on setting up the fact that he can't get near anyone, that he's a danger, like trees are burning near him. Then we get one crime that he stops by staying far away and using that healthy glow to skywrite to some police at night. See, that's at least somewhat clever. I would have liked this issue more if it had done that over and over again. I mean, it wouldn't have been a great story, but it's at least a story dealing with the conflict and the idea of the story. This one's a little less in focus. It wants to go on to like different tangents. The last story actually did succeed in keeping with the idea and conflict. So next, it's him just sort of being sad for a while until Lois and Jimmy get kidnapped in a crime. And this ends up taking up the rest of the story. And it's like the last fourth to a third of the story. So essentially the climax is focusing on something, which I do like. But it definitely feels like a different story kind of took over at the end. I mean, these do go hand in hand, but the first two parts of the story are a little unfocused for the third part of the story to get focused. And then the bigger issue with him saving Lois and Jimmy is he doesn't solve it cleverly or with the limitations he's had for the rest of the issue. You see he stays away, but then has to save them from a lightning bolt hitting the helicopter they're in. The lightning bolt somehow removes the radiation. So essentially a Deus Ex saves Superman from the radiation so he can save the day in the other story. So what was the kind of the main plot of the story gets solved by itself. A Deus Ex kind of came in so Superman can just resolve this other story. I don't like that the conflict that had been holding the story together, what had been the driving force of this comic, is just resolved really easily and accidentally, just so he can save Lois and Jimmy at the end. That's not really good storytelling. Okay, that is it from Action Comics 188, The Spectral Superman. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notification when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story and other Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the man of tomorrow. And what's the science in lightning removing radiation? Because I think that would have just caused a little more problems for him. Electrical and radioactive at the same time. Ooh, could he be electrical yellow? Okay, have a great day.